Following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. And for Utah, they've got Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Beasley. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Now here's Barton. It's Beal on the wing. Gafford against Olynyk. Ball's knocked loose. Olynyk with the steal. Markkanen against Barton. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
It's not just the decision-making. It's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now here's Barton. Nunn up top. Beasley with the steal. Clarkson against Kuzma. Missed inside. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. And Beasley has the ball here for the Jazz. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Clarkson. Markkanen from outside. Another miss by Utah. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Barton. Now Nunn. Kuzma outside.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Nunn against Beasley. Clarkson on the wing. Here's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And, Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability. But give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
2 shots.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And Markkanen drops them both. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Utah, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
None. Out to Kuzma. Barton wide open. He fires. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson looking for an opening. Beal against Beasley. Markkanen inside the line. And he makes good on the layup.
You know this. Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gafford passes to Nunn. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 13 feet away. The shot, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Beal, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Nunn against Beasley. Passes it to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Over Markkanen. Barton, no luck.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Gafford against Beasley. Stolen by Nunn. The pass to Barton. Outside Beal. Back to Barton. From outside the arc. His fourth shot. His fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Beal. Back to Nunn. Over Beasley. Here's Gafford. Barton from outside. Barton missing again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from Vanderbilt. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Here's Markkanen following the three-pointer by Washington. Pass to Olynyk. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Beal finds none. Back to Beal. Now here's Kispert. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Now Beasley. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Monte Morris is checked in for Washington. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Wizards trail by 5. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And the Jazz making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Avdia's checked in. Morris with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Gafford inside. Clock at 6. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Outside for Beal. Goes back up. And it's Utah with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Davis is checked in for Beal.
What's up?
Wizards trail by 8. Passes it to Kispert. Davis inside. Covered by Conley. Vanderbilt with the block. And he gets it back. Kept alive. Gafford passes to Avdia. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Davis. Washington's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And no good that time. And Utah the other way now. Here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. 8-point game. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And here is Kispert. No points in the game yet for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Conley with the three. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards trail by 8. It's Kuzma penetrating. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
No good on the free throw.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Here's Davis after Rudy Gay's bucket. Davis, the pass to Kispert. There's the three. And it's Gay with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Morris. And then Gay with the dunk.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rising up and just bringing the hammer.
Wizards trail by 12. Morris looking over the floor. Now the pass to Kispert. Kicks it to Avdia. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Outside Conley. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Conley. Gay right side. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Gay, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gay's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Pass to Kispert. To Davis. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gay outside. To Abaji. This one for 3. And the jam by Rudy Gay. Morris outside. Fires the 3. That shot no good. And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Rudy Gay is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Olynyk in at the center. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Here's Markkanen. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Here's Beal. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Now, here's Avdia. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Nunn. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Gay. Jazz leading by 16. To the middle. And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. No good from Beasley. Wizards trail by 16. Beal gets a wide open look. And they get it back. Gafford kicks to Beal. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
And that one falls for Beal. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Second free throw, no good.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Markkanen against Wright. Back to Nunn. And again, Washington, no good. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And that one's good. Right.
You have to account for Delon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Now Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Fires the three. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Wizards trail by 18. Passes to Beal. Nunn looking around. Right. That's a two-pointer. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Martin's checked in for the Wizards. Utah leading by 18. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beasley, the pass to Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Markkanen passes to Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Utah. On defense, the Jazz. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Gafford passes to Barton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Barton's got his first points of the game. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
It's Beasley on the wing. Over Nunn. Changes up. Olynyk. Vanderbilt finds Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hits it from three-point range. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor. Delivers with the range 3 there.
Wizards trail by 21. The pass to Barton. Back to Beal. It's Barton on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. Pass to Nunn. Takes a 3. Basket made. Just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Stolen by Avdia. For the finish. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Utah with the ball after the basket by Washington. And here's Olynyk from the arc. And Utah another 3.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 19. Pass to Nunn. Passes it to Beal. From deep. A rebound by the Jazz.
And another miss.
Oof.
he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right. Here's Barton. It's tipped.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Connects from three-point range.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Jazz leading by 16. Outside, Markkanen. Now the pass to Olynyk. Inside, shot clock at 6. And that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
Beal with it. He has 6. Barton outside. Back to Beal. There's the triple. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Beasley against none. Beasley kicks to Clarkson. And Utah another 3.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Outside, Beal. Markkanen against Barton. And the layup is good. Barton's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. George, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 19-point game. Good on the triple.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Utah has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Conley. Vanderbilt against Kuzma. Vanderbilt the pass to Alexander Walker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Kispert. And it's off from three-point range. The Jazz shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
The first free throw is good. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Avdija. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Morris passes to Kispert. And here is Gafford. Outside, Davis. Back to Gafford. They grab their own miss. That one also a miss for him. Just like the other 3 attempts this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Davis against Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Launches it. A second chance effort. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wizards trail by 18. And here is Kispert. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Davis. 9 feet out. And that's good off the glass that time. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Agbaji. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Passes it to Vanderbilt. For the 3. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
There's the pass to Kispert. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Conley. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Out to the wing. The open shot by Kispert. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Kispert's got 5 points now this quarter. The Jazz shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Conley. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. White, he's checked in for Washington. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Alexander Walker. Over to the left wing. Conley. Here's Gay. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. These other teams care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. They've got Bradley Beal. Will Barton is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's none in at the point. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clarkson for 3. Cans it from downtown. Clarkson's got 10 points.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Markkanen against Barton. Back to none. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 8 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Beasley after the basket by Washington. Guarded by Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Now, this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 18. Pass to Beal. Gafford against Olynyk. Barton from outside. And it's Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Markkanen can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Beal. Second chance shot, and Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got his second basket.
To me, that's about two things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Outside, Markkanen. He kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Beal. He's got 6. It's deflected. Clarkson against Kuzma. Clarkson goes in.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
The Jazz making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Barton kicks to none. The Wizards working the ball around now. Barton in the corner. Back to Gafford. And they pick up 2.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. Utah leading by 18. Now here's Markkanen. 13 points in the game. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Gafford. And again, it's Utah.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And Washington has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Beal. Looking to get back on track here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Olynyk the pass to Vanderbilt. Now Beasley. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Vanderbilt finds Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now Clarkson. Beasley outside. Over none. Offensive rebound. Here's Markkanen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Beal. Lock at 6. Barton outside. Over Markkanen. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Count that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Washington, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And the pass to Barton. Outside for Beal. Trying to end the drought, and he hits the jump shot. Beal's got 8.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
Easily up top, defended by none. Pass to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Beal with it. He's got 8. Pass to Barton. Passes it to Nunn. And there's the pass to Gafford. Banked in off the glass.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Beal against Clarkson. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. That one doesn't go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Kuzma. Gafford trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Gafford. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Gafford's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And here's Clarkson. He's got 12. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Nunn following the bucket by the Jazz. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. Conley now comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Beasley. Then for the Wizards, Avdia's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Kispert subbed in for Will Barton. Now, here's Nunn. He's got 8. Avdia, 6 to shoot. Kuzma outside. Here's Beal. And again, Washington no good. Utah's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the elbow jumper. Now here's Kuzma to the inside. Avdia, the pass to Nunn. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Down low. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
Now here is Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Agbaji. Over right. Agbaji can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
All the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Kicks it to Olynyk. Shoots over Gafford. Olynyk can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Morris, no good. Jazz leading by 22. Agbaji the pass to Gay. Now here's Conley. And stolen by Kuzma. Now Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Davis with it. Conley picks him up. Passes it to Kuzma. Utah with the rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Alexander Walker. The pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Agbaji. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
The Jazz have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That free throw, no good.
And the length and athleticism Gay offers is exciting. I mean, terrific at scoring the ball, but he can also defend multiple positions.
And he sinks the second. Morris with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Gafford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Washington, they had made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gafford. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz leading by 22. Here's Alexander Walker. Beasley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Jazz passing it around. And stolen by Kuzma. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Beasley outside. Dishes it to Conley. The three. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Morris finds Wright. Davis with it. Back to Wright. Kuzma passes to Davis. Here's Gafford. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gafford's got 9.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Conley against Morris. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Conley. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. It's right on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morris kicks to Wright. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Morris. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, smart decision from Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
And here's Beasley. 7 points in the game. Conley for 3. Misses. Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Utah Jazz. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Malik Beasley out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And that one falls for Gafford.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Jazz. Gafford cans them both. And Beasley has the ball here for the Utah Jazz. 13-point lead. Pass to Vanderbilt. Inside. It's stolen. There's Beal with the three. Beasley with the rebound.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And stolen by Kuzma. No good. Shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Throw good. Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Wizards making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Nunn passes to Kuzma. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Barton against Markkanen. Yep, that one goes. Markkanen's got 23.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Wizards trail by 17, and Beal kicks to Barton. Beal against Clarkson. Kuzma outside. Gafford trying to break free, and Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Beal.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Out to the right wing. Markkanen from outside. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's looking to get it going, and it's laid in by Barton.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson passes to Vanderbilt. Good on the 13-footer. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Barton kicks to Nunn. Back to Barton. Now here's Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside, Beal. The pass to Kuzma. Here's Nunn. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
So it's Utah now. It's a 13-point game. Clarkson outside. Kuzma against Vanderbilt. Beasley outside. Markkanen down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, you love to see Markkanen put it on the deck and finish with power. Defense wants no part of that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Beal against Clarkson. Beal with the bucket.
Now, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Jazz leading by 14. Clarkson outside. Now Markkanen. Olynyk the pass to Markkanen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And that one good from Clarkson.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
None with it. Barton outside to the wing right side. Gafford misses. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Markkanen finds Vanderbilt. Jazz passing it around. The offensive rebound. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 16. Hits the three-point bomb.
Don't you love the confidence of Bradley Beal? In rhythm, in the catch-and-shoot game, so good.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Clarkson against Beal. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Kuzma passes to Beal. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
Clarkson against Beal. Clarkson outside. Let's go. Beasley. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Up top, Barton. Vanderbilt with the block. Beasley outside. And stolen by Barton. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 13 to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Kuzma pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Gafford will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Malik Beasley. And that one falls for Gafford. Utah shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Clarkson outside. Beasley against none. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt got a hand on it.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Utah calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lauri Markkanen.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Vanderbilt. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Beal. Here's Gafford. Yep, it counts. Gafford's got 9 points now in the quarter. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
And Utah making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. None against Beasley. Outside, Markkanen. Beasley outside. And the rejection by Gafford. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Now, here's Nunn. Defense is right there. Misses the layup. Here's Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. Horton Tucker's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. Here's the step back. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Nunn. Barton against Markkanen. Passes to Gafford. Now Kuzma. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Horton Tucker. The pass to Olynyk. That shot misses.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Utah calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit.
which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And Utah making a change here. Azubuike's checked in. Utah leading by 6. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, Malik Beasley, such a threat from deep. You've got to be near him, and that opens up this triple drive game. That's pretty.
Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The open shot by Beal pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Azubuike against Kuzma. Here's Azubuike. Left side Markkanen. And stolen by Barton. Oh, Beal in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Beasley against Nunn. Beasley outside. The pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Beal. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Beal. Got a piece of it. And here's Beasley. Clarkson outside. Up top, Markkanen. Defending, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
That free throw good for Markkanen.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Clarkson outside. Gafford against Olynyk. Beasley outside. Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
On a given night, one or two guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lauri Markkanen.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
And Washington making a change here. Carey's checked in. Gibson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Gill is checked in for Barton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Kendrick Nunn. And both free throws good for Beal. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Beasley against Wright. Beasley, the pass to Azubuike. Clarkson on the wing. Beasley outside. 5 on the clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
Kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.